and welcome back to Japan for another Baka binge. Except James isn't here. It's me and Bubbles. Hi, Bubbles. Hi.
Hello, beautiful.
Okay, you might recognise us from Baka Broadcast, the parent channel of Baka Binge, and you might recognise Bubbles from your nightmares. However, we are here because we need beer experts for, well, it's not so much the beer. This is basically just Asahi Superdry. This is your normal Asahi Superdry, but you might have noticed, or you might have seen the adverts for recently, they've done this one where basically instead of a ring pull, it's a full-on can pull top. The idea is you pop it open, and it basically makes the head appear for you. So you just get a beer head appears, and it's like drinking out of a glass. Now, why you would buy this rather than just buying a glass, I don't know, but it's so Japanese, I've got to go for it. Now, one of the things they do notice they've said about this is that you have to make sure it's at the right temperature or it kind of explodes. So I've just taken this out of the fridge. Bubbles, what do you think? If you saw a beer that you didn't need a glass, you just open it and it has a head, how would you feel about that?
45-degree angles are hard, man. They're difficult to figure out because we live on a flat Earth, and beer. It should. There's stuff that. God damn it! I want to see something explode. Do it now! Do it now! Do it now! Do
I
it
think
now!
it's just burning time so it happens. All right, so here we are. It's time for the miracle of technology. I'm so going to get this wrong and embarrass myself on the internet. Oh.
Premature head! Yes! The best kind of head!
The top literally got stuck. I was like, whatever. So, head it has. Oh man, I am soaking. I am soaking wet.
That's what she said. Yes, come on. I've got mine. You've got yours. Come on.
Cheers,
Howard,
kanpai.
let's swallow together.
Oh, I got to lick some off of my futon as well. Yeah, there's virtually nothing left in the can.
Howard, that's not our channel. We don't lick things off of futons here. That's for Patreon.
Subscribe to
Patreon.
Patreon.
Have some decorum.
Whose Patreon's likely to have that most? Do you think it's likely to be on James's Patreon or our Patreon? Like back a broadcast, or what do you think?
How about we say James and apologize later?
Sign up to James's Patreon if you want to see more licking beer off of futon.
What in the ever-loving backwards Christ just happened?
I'm going to take a little bit of a blame for this because I accept that when it didn't open fully, I should have given it another yank, but I was enjoying the explosion too much. But yes, it does seem that basically because the thing didn't come off particularly easily. It felt a little bit. I must admit, the convenience store I got this from, and this was about the same price as your normal Asahi Superdry. The convenience store I got this from does have a habit of storing their stuff badly. I mean, I regularly get like dented beers from them, so I don't know if it was that, but it didn't come off particularly well.
Do you get them cheaper?
No. And when it jammed, it just kind of spilled over. Actually, usually when I bring a dented beer to the counter, they usually try to say, oh no, you don't need to buy that. And I'm like, well, don't throw it away. That's a waste. But I never get offered a discount. Anyway, so there you go. That's the exploding Asahi Superdry.
Hang on, is that a flavoured beer as well, or is it just
no.
standard Asahi?
It's just Asahi Superdry. It tastes about what you'd expect. Costs about what you'd expect. Fun little idea.
So basically it's this, yeah?
Yeah, it keeps the head. Yeah, basically it's that. Except that'll be brewed in the UK, I think, because they got a UK brewery. You can see it's still got the head all the...
Mine's empty.
It's got head all the way down,
like
which makes me a little bit... I don't know if that's because of the explosion, but I think it's a little bit too much head almost. But obviously Japan's famous for its large-headed beers. So, to be honest, that's probably the most genuine Japanese beer you'll get outside of Japan in a can, if you can even get this outside of Japan. So there you go. That is our thoughts about that. Anything you want to add to our exploding beer conversation, Bubbles?
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen Fukushima explained as diligently as you've just done it.
Dude.
Edit?
No, you have to live with that. All right, so
Oh no. I'm fine with my shame, but for you,
hey, this is James's channel. So
this
thank you
might
so
be
much.
because it's James' channel. Yes.
Thank you so much
Never
for
invited
tuning in.
back.
Never invited back. No, he's going to change the channel name and try and leave us behind now. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are James's beer experts. Well, I usually am, but I brought along a hardened Irishman, so that can't be a bad thing. Thank you so much for tuning in. You have yourselves a lovely day. Feel free to check out more of the videos here on Back a Binge. Obviously, Back a Broadcast if you're into music and other things as well. James will be releasing videos almost every day, certainly a good few every week. He's got all the most interesting flavors and stuff and crazy stuff from Japan. I make sure because I send them to him from here in Japan. So, until he sees you very soon, in wherever he is, with Japanese stuff, for another video, for now, that was the best sign out ever. James is going to unfriend me.
Say the words. Say the words.
Ciao, ciao.
Yes.